Hey guys, let's make sure my sound is up and that y'all can hear me. I'm in a different location because my bulb went out where I was sitting before, so I gotta sit here. But hopefully y'all can hear me and see me. See close enough to see my non-makeup face. It's 7:30, and so I'm just testing times out to see like what's the best time, and I'm not talking loud, real loud, because my kids are still asleep, kinda. And so today I'm going to be playing with another Wild palette by Huda. I got all three of them. And this one is the Python palette. So as you can see, look at that. Talk about marketing and packaging. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. And so what this palette looks like this. I had an accident and came broken. So that's what we're gonna play with today. We have to play, I have on yellow. This is a mustard yellow. This is a bright yellow, but I have to play with this yellow somehow today. Normally what I do is when I get palettes like this, I just follow along the line. Like I either go along this way, I go in the quad like this, or I go this way. So today I'm gonna go this way. We'll do this in the outer crease, this in the inner, and a sparkle. Nothing to it, very easy. Oh, thank you. Hi, Shannon. Yes, so what am I gonna do? First, I'm gonna prime that face because I am a dry person. My face is very dry. Actually, let me put something and move this hair out the way. Grabbing towards my kit. If y'all want to see what my kit looks like, I'm gonna show it to you in a minute. My makeup kit, my everyday makeup kit. It's a shame, but I'm not. Look, I'm gonna be proud of it. But this is my everyday makeup case. That's my everyday makeup case. And I need everything in it. I tried to scale it back because I wanted to have like one of the little cute things that you keep in your pocketbook, and I tried to scale it back, but that didn't help. So, alright, let's get some of this hair out the way. And if you want to know more about my wig unit, let me know. I'm thinking about doing like a wig haul and some wigs that I have, some colorful ones. Okay. Alright, that gets the hair out my face. Alright, so let's start with the primer. Why is it important to have primer? Primer helps sometimes, depends on the right primer, helps keep the keeps the makeup on your face longer. It helps adhere the makeup to your face longer. This one that I'm using today is, and this looks grungy because I use it a lot, it's the No Problem primer. I'm gonna go ahead. It's very liquidy. Go ahead and put that all on my face. My eyebrows are basically done. And so I didn't get any real questions or anything, so I don't really know what you want to talk about. I'm so happy that I'm able to do this before I start work. I just got, not a promotion, but I just applied for a new position about a month and a half ago, and so I'm no longer, well, what I do, if anybody doesn't know what I do, because I don't talk about what I do a lot, but I work for a Christian organization, and normally I work on the phones praying, or I work in social media responding back to any social media engagements or requests. But I decided to, because my supervisor, he was so great, he was so sweet to me, he said, you know what, I think you'd be a good trainer. And so I spoke to the Lord about it, and the Lord was talking on my heart about it. And I went ahead and applied for the training position, and God opened the door for me to be able to have a training position. So now I'm a trainer, and I get to teach people all day, and it's such a wonderful thing. So normally I would not have to put on a face or look cute or in any type of way because I work remotely, I work from home. If any of you are interested in doing something like that, I work for a Christian organization that has a prayer center that prays with people 24 hours a day. Or if you're interested in social media and you like responding back to people that may have questions, may have problems, may just want to respond and say hi and thank you, and you can do that all day, contact me, because we are looking for people. We're hiring, and especially if you're bilingual, we're looking for Spanish speaking reps, and you can work anywhere, but I think you can't work in New York, and I think Utah or Nevada or something like that. But just reach out to me and let me know if it's something that you're interested in, and I will hook you up. I can't guarantee you a job because I don't got pulled like that, but I would definitely, if it's something that you're interested in and it's something that you want to do. Anyway, back to makeup. Okay, so we primed our face. Now, in the summertime, what I would do is my trick would be to powder my face first. But right now, the weather is good, so I don't have to powder my face. But I do need to deal with some areas, so let's go ahead and deal with foundation. Now, yesterday I used the Pretty Fresh foundation. Let's switch it up today and use the NYX, and this is the Born to Glow foundation, and my color for Born to Glow is a deep sable. Okay, so we're going to use that. Let me get my foundation brush. It'd be better if I had everything together. And if you want any if you have any questions about what brushes to use and all that jazz, brush over sponge and all that stuff, you know, you can hit me up and we can talk about it on here. I use brushes because I just like brushes better. I do have a sponge for my concealer, and I do use that sometimes, but right now I'm into brushes. And I redid my nails, so I have a new set of nails on. And if you want to know about these, are the Impress. I don't know. what I'm gonna do is download this from my YouTube. So hey YouTube fam, and if you're not familiar with my YouTube and my Instagram pages, they're both under Super Glam Beauty. That's SuperGlam Beauty. Super Glam Beauty. Okay, so let's get 2 squirts of this, about that much. Okay, I love this stuff right here. This is really good. Now this may be a little bit too dark, but if you know something about me, I love a dark foundation. I like for my foundation to be dark and red, because to me it just gives me so much depth. So it's just a little bit, it's not that bad at all, my skin. It used to be so hard trying to match my foundation. And then I just start taking chances. I just start buying stuff and mixing stuff, and then that's how I start going together. Nowadays, you can just go in the store and talk to the rep, and the rep will help you define your foundation color right in the store. So you can go to stores like Ulta, you can go to stores like Sephora, and somebody there, if you're not comfortable, you know, just ask, say, look, I'm not comfortable picking my own shade out. Can you help me pick my shade? And normally what they do is they match it. Now I think they're still matching it to your hand because of COVID, but you just want to match it right here to this part of your face, okay? So what that does is just gives me a nice finish. It evens out my skin tone, okay? Let's move in next to a concealer. And if you're on, I see it's 4 people on, make sure you guys comment so I can see who's on, because if not, I won't know who's on. Shoot me up a comment, hello. Okay, so we're going to go with the Pretty Fresh concealer. Okay, again, I normally like to, you know, let me see if I have the one to go. Oh, hey, Denise. I normally like to match my concealer with my foundation. Let me see if I have the Born to Glow. And I do, I have the concealer. So we'll be able to do that. I really like the way they set this up. It looks similar to, I think it's the, I always want to talk about something and don't know the name. The L'Oreal, I think it is, Infallible. And so you put this on like you're getting ready for football. My connection is acting up, so sorry about that. But I'm back. Alright, so now, and I will put it down here. Hey Michelle! I will put it down here, but because sometimes in your smile lines and your frown lines you want to put some concealer just so they won't be so deep, or if you have maybe some wrinkles you might want to put it down there. So, you know, let me do that so y'all can see what that looks like, because I just have some indentation. It's not really deep, but you just put it right in the crease. That's what concealer is supposed to do. Concealer is like a filler. And if it's a thick enough concealer, you want it not so thick that it looks crepey, but you want it creamy enough to cover up, to lay on top of the wrinkle or to lay on top of the dark spot. Okay, that's what you want. So I'm going to use my beauty blender. Well, not beauty, it's not a beauty blender, it's from e.l.f. I'm going to go ahead and blend that in my face. And you let it sit for a minute. Not too long, because you don't want it to dry. And I should have did one side with the concealer and one side without the concealer. I'm so used to just putting it on. And look at that. You see how it's not so deep? My line right there. And my creasing and my dark circle, it's an illusion. And it's not just the lighting. It's the actual product. And you want to get it just a little bit lighter than your face. Some people use it, you know, a lot lighter for highlighting, but if you're going to do that, you're going to get one that's a little bit lighter than your face, and then one that's like 2 times lighter than your face, and then I can show you how to highlight. I won't be doing that today, but I'll make sure I do that another day. So there we go. And now that face is looking flawless. It's not a crack, not a spot. Trying to look like a doll baby. That's my goal. I want to look like a doll baby. And so now I want to take and powder that down with the Huda powder. And again, my Kunifa is what I use. Huda has some good products. Like, if you're looking for somewhere to start, you want to upgrade. NYX has some drugstore. Okay, so drugstore, I recommend NYX. NYX has some really good products. But if you want to upgrade and say, you know, I want to spend just a little bit more money, Huda definitely has some great products. Face products, eye products. Just really good quality. So now I'm going to take the powder. Not too much. Like, I'm not going to over powder. I'm just sticking my brush in here. You can see a little bit of powder. And powdering under my eye. And setting that so it can stay in place. And it won't move. Okay? So I don't want to look so powdery that I look bad, because then too much powder make you start looking old and creepy. Alright, so now I'm going to take that away. And now we're going to get into contouring. I'm going to contour a little different than I did yesterday, just to give you some options. Because some people may not want to do that drastic of a contour. Yesterday I put like a big streak in. But when you're contouring, again, you just want to give yourself some angles. So today, I'm not going to do a big streak. And what I'm using for contour is I'm using the Huda Beauty Tan. And it comes in a little plate like this. It's so pretty. I'm going to squeeze my brush. And I'm just going to do a little bit of line right here. So those people who don't want to do all like what I did yesterday, just a little bitty line. And if you have some makeup secrets, drop them in. Like some things that you do, drop them in. Just a little line. Not that whole line that I did yesterday. But still, I'm going to go underneath and draw a line to distinguish where my chin is. Because I have a double chin. And bring it back. That's how you remove that double chin. I'm going to squeeze my brush. And I can get a smaller brush and kind of go and do that. But I just squeeze my brush. And I go along the side of my nose. Again, I just want to give my nose some definition. See how that brought my nose out? And I didn't put too much on this time. I didn't even dip my hand back in it. Because yesterday was what I do, which is like the most. And today is a little bit more minimum. And so I'm going in with what, no, I didn't reapply. I'm just going in and I'm sucking in my face. I'm cutting that line. I'm going to do the same over here. And now I'm separating my cheeks out. So yesterday I hid my cheeks. This time I'm going to define my cheeks. I'm going to push my cheeks out. So in order to do that, instead of going up high, I decided to stay low. I decided to leave more of my chin out. And you'll see a difference in the way my face shape looks. And then I didn't do so harsh of a contour on my nose this time. See? So that's just a lighter way to contour if you don't want to contour as deep as I did yesterday. Because I know some people probably like taken back like, oh my goodness, I'm not putting that much dark stuff on my face. Again, we're going to powder it so it can stay. I'm telling you, pure sculptor. If you can get your hand on it. The love I have for this product. I'm going to go ahead and just put some powder on it just to keep it in place. And it smells so good too. It smells like chocolate. Who doesn't want their makeup to smell like good food? Sweets and candy. And then underneath my chin. Lightly. Everything light this time. And then we're going to go in with the bronzer. Because we got a bronze. And again, this is from Revolution. And this is the Splendor Ultra Matte Bronzer in medium. And I'm not going to bronze as much as I did yesterday. Because I really went in. Again, this is something that I love. I'm going to lightly tap it. That's it. And then I'm just going to go in that one area. And I'm going to diffuse it. Okay. Now don't worry about that harshness that you still see there. I'm going to get that when I go in, but you see the difference, how I just diffused it. I'm going to go back in with my setting powder, my all over color powder. I'm going to go back in with that, and that's going to get rid of the harshness. But I don't want to get rid of my chunk underneath my cheek because I'm sculpting my face so that my cheeks are prominent. I'm targeting. I don't know if you can see a difference from yesterday, but yesterday only under my eye right here was the focal point. Now I'm giving myself, making my face longer. I'm pulling out some of this so it's making my face longer. Hey Tutu. All right, now let me get my all over face, my Fit Me by Maybelline. And this is in 362. Now I'm going to get rid of this harsh line. I'm going to let you see the difference because I'm only going to do one side. I'm going all the way down. See the difference? It's a softer contour, but it's still pretty. You see the difference? It's still pretty. It's still sculpting. It's just a little bit softer. And now since I sweat in my T-zone, I'm going to go ahead and powder my T-zone. And normally I put my eyes on before I put my face, but what we're using today, the Wild by Huda and Python, it's not powdering, so it's not going to get all over my face. So let's go ahead and do our eye look. Let me get my eye brushes. Now, yesterday, guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, I use eye brushes from the dollar store too. I have a whole bunch of eye brushes. Like, I gotta get a better bag to put my brushes in. But these are all my eye brushes. But I use dollar store brushes, the Wet n Wild ones. I mean, they are really good. Okay, so I decided that we're going to go with this row. Again, when you get palettes, they're set up by Color Stories. You can go across, you can go in the four corners. If you want to do a 4-piece look, you can go up and down. If you're confused and you get something and you're like, I don't know what to do with this palette, that's an easy way to figure out what to do with the palette. So we're going to start with that yellow. Actually, you know what? How about we put on some eye base? Always good to put on some primer because primer helps the eyeshadow pop, and it also helps it adhere to your eye and stay for a long time. So we're going to do some eye primer. I use the Urban Decay Primer Potion. It's my go-to. You can also put concealer on too if you're going to pop. Let's do that too. Let's put some concealer on. Let me put on some concealer first. Put on some concealer. And I'm just going to take my finger and blend that in. Nothing fancy. Take my finger. Blend it in. See how that lightens up my base and gives me an even base to work on. So if you always wonder why people put on concealer before they put on their eyeshadow, it's just because they want to even. It's like painting, like a canvas. You want to even canvas to paint on. So now I'm going to go ahead and use it for this side. And guys, thank you for watching. I love makeup, and I just want to share my love of makeup. I have a YouTube channel, and I've been trying to grow it. And my Instagram, I've been trying to grow it. But I came back to Facebook because this is where my people are. And it's been too long since I've been able to talk to them. And so I just don't want to just talk about makeup. So if you have any questions or anything you want to say, or anything you want to know about what's going on in my life, just hit me up and we can talk about it. I hope y'all are having a good day today. I hope that life is treating you well. I hope that you are in a good place. I know that we're going through a difficult time, and sometimes it's hard to see, you know, the goodness in what's going on because there's so much bad that's going on. But if you woke up this morning, you one step ahead. You one step ahead, okay? So concentrate on that. I woke up this morning. Let me find some good in my day. I want to encourage you to do that. Find some good in your day. Even if you have to get in the mirror. You know what I do sometimes? I get in the mirror and I just smile. It's fake. It's like, I don't want to. But it's like, I make myself smile because I want to bring happiness. I want to exude happiness. Even if I'm not feeling it at all. Even if I feel like, oh, this day, another problem, another situation. Ugh, the situation hasn't changed. The situation hasn't gone anywhere. Things have not turned around. No. Smile. Force yourself to smile until it feels real. And then go about your day and find one good thing. If you can't find, I try to find more than one, but find one good thing that is just going to turn things around. It's going to make you feel better. All right, what's going to make me feel better is to put my brush into this yellow lime green color. And I know these are not everyday looks. If you want me to do everyday looks, I will, but I'm not an everyday look girl. If you come to me, you come to me for loud colors. But this yellow, let's see if it'll show up. Let's see if it's coming to play with us today. Oh, it's doing something. It's showing up a little bit. It's showing up a little bit. That's pretty. So what I do is I have an all over color. Some people call it a transition color. Most of the time when they use the transition color, they use the color that's close to their skin color. Let me dig harder because I really want that yellow to show. I really want it to pop. There it is. Now it's coming to play. And I'm patting it on, and now I'm swiping it. Now that I got the color I want, now I'm trying to level it off and even it out. Now I still have some, looks like some residue from my lash glue that's on there. I didn't get all that lash glue off, but I'm going to put lash glue back on, so there's nothing I could really cry home about. That's pretty. Okay? So now, let's use the green. And you know, I was kind of worried about coming on because I have such, I have a bright personality, but I'm kind of, as I've gotten older, I've kind of become more monotone, I guess you would say. And I was like, you know what, I'm very monotone, and I'm not as loud and exciting as I used to be when I was younger. I remember when I was in high school, my mom, she used to hear me in the cafeteria. I used to be one of the loudest people, talking and just yapping it up. And now, I'm telling you, I try not to be so loud. I try not to talk so much. And now that I need to talk so much, I need to be loud. I don't know what to do with myself. So that's beautiful. So I just added that green on there. That green showed up right away. Now, Nia, what you're going to do? Well, I'm not going to cut the crease. I could cut the crease. Cutting the crease is just laying some concealer on top of it so that whatever you're going to put on top is going to show. That's what cutting the crease is. But I'm not going to do that because I have faith in this shimmer that I'm going to put on there. As Beauty in the Frizz say, if you don't follow, if you follow people on YouTube, there's a channel called Beauty in the Frizz. She said shimmer. Okay. We're going to take this dark color right here. So pretty. So pretty. And we're going to plop it right on top. All it is glitter. I'm telling you right now. Look at that. Oh, that's pretty. That is pretty. I didn't know what it was going to do. I'm going to bring it all the way out. Oh, that's pretty. And I know people are like, well, that's a nighttime look. Not for me. Honey, not for me. This can be a daytime look. If you don't have a job where you have to like look a certain way, experiment, play around, you know? Don't limit it. Okay, so now I'm going to take and try to neaten up this glitter. That yellow and that green with a nice base for this glitter. And just livened it up. Let's go back into it. I'm going to go back into this yellow. And I'm just going to put it right at the top. I know it's like, oh, that's a party look. Why can't the party just be in your office, in your house? I'm going to be on Zoom. And that's where my party's going to be. Right on Zoom. Look at that. Now let me go to that green. I'm going to just pat it, make it a little bit more solid right here in this corner. Bring it out a little bit. Go underneath. I'm just making a little bit more solid. I'm going to bring it underneath so I can finish it off. Look at that. That's pretty. Where are you going? To Zoom at work? That's where I'm going. It's pretty to pray in color. So if you were thinking about picking up this palette, and you were wondering what those colors did and if they showed up, look at that. They do. They're so pretty. They are so pretty. Okay, let's do something. Let's make it look like something. And then I'll do my other eye. Because let's see what time it is. Oh, we got time. Let me do my other eye. This is when you wish you had the, you know, YouTube magic and you could just fast forward through this other eye. And this yellow would just be like a one and done too. You can do this like, if you wanted just to do a one and done look. Just pack this yellow all over your lid. That would be pretty. Pack the green. Now that I know how much intensity to go with it, I don't have to build it up. I know exactly like the intensity I want. Pack this green. Blend it in the middle a little bit. All I'm doing is patting. I'm not even swiping. Now I'm swiping to blend that up a little bit. That's a pretty look just in itself without the glitter. You can be one and done with that. How's everybody doing now? Is everybody doing good? Not letting COVID get them down? Let's take this glitter. Put it all over the eye. Now that I know I want to concentrate it on one area, I'm not gonna do all over the eye. I'm just gonna concentrate in this one area right here. That way I don't have to go back and redo it like I did there. Let me get my big mirror. Okay, now let's go under the eye. Finish it off. And with this glitter, I don't even need like an inner corner highlight, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's bring this out so I can match the other eye. Let me add some more light. Okay, now I want to do an inner corner highlight. So we don't have too much more to work with. We got this green, and we got this gold. I don't know, guys. I think I'm going to use the gold in the inner corner. What y'all think? Y'all think the gold? And thank you for supporting me and watching me. I am going to do the gold and see what that's going to do when I put it in the inner. Woo! Yes, this python is speaking my language. Again, Nia, where are you going? You are going to Zoom, but you are going to give him 100% with this Zoom. That in the corner, look at that. If that's not saying everything. Hello. Yes. Okay, Huda. This is it right here. This is it. You can do a calm everyday look. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a calm everyday look. Okay? I promise you. Tomorrow we'll do something calm. We'll do something pretty and nice and just beautiful for everyday work. But today I had to get into this palette. I mean, where else am I going? I'm not going anywhere. In my house. That's where I'm going. And so we're going to get into this Kiss Lash Glue. If you are into lashes, or if you want to be into lashes, this Kiss Lash Glue will save you, okay? It will help you. Because all you got to do is draw the line. Even if the line is not that neat. Now I take my time because I like my line to be neat. And I don't like it to be too thick. And we're going to use the same lashes from yesterday. The dollar store lashes, the Ioni. These are the wispy, dramatic. Don't sleep on the dollar store lashes. They are here for us. They are giving us mink realness. Even though they are a dollar store. And I got my tool today, so I can act like I know what I'm doing. You take this tool, you slide it, you put it at the rim, you hold it up, okay? Like that. Hold it up. You go in towards the middle. You lay the middle down. You lay that middle down. You wait a little bit. You go into the inner corner. You lay that down. You come across the whole line. I'm telling you, that Kiss Lash Glue liner will help you feeling like a lash pro. And you take your finger. If you don't feel like taking your finger, you can use one of these. But these to me, see? And you go ahead and you squeeze that lid. Look at that. Isn't that pretty, guys? So pretty. All right, let's do the next one. Shake it up. Draw that line. I'm left-handed, so when I get on this side, I get kooky. I gotta start from the bottom, from the back, go to the front. Because my hand don't want to work the right way. And what I like is that it's easy to draw the line over this this eyeshadow. It's not stopping me. Some eyeshadow, it'll stop you. You get all the way to that corner. That corner stick down. Make sure you get in your corner so your corners will stick down. Okay? Wait just a little bit. Don't wait too long with that lash liner. Okay, let's get our lash tool. I'm gonna hold it up. And we're gonna just place the lash in the middle. This one don't want to let it go. That's how good of a stick that is. Put it in the middle. Go to the front. Lay it down with the front. And I got on these pointy nails. And I'm not poking myself in the eye. Just lay it down. And you squeeze it. And then lift it up. Okay, and then you get you some mascara. You're going to do the Dark Star again by Pat McGrath, the baby one. Hey, Ayesha. Hey, Val. Hey, Dominique. Alright. And we're going to go ahead and use a little bit on our natural lashes. Not lifting it too much because we don't want our lash to come off. And when I started wearing lashes when I was really young. My first time wearing lashes when I was 13 years old. It was 8th grade graduation. And my aunt gave me the most beautiful sew-in weave. And did my lashes. And I have not turned back since. I love them. The louder, the gaudier, the better. These are my everyday lashes. These big ones right here. And I'll get into some 35 mm's. Just give me a reason. There we go. So we finished off that eye look. Now we got to get to our blush. I don't know. Today, I mean, it's green. I have this Nars Taj Mahal. Let's see. It's an orange. Let's try it. Green and orange go together. Green, yellow, and orange are good colors together. Let's try this. This is what it looks like. Isn't it pretty? It has a shimmer to it. Nars Blushes has the most beautiful shimmer. It's almost like you don't need a highlight. And it's not like I'm not trying to use highlight, guys. I really do like highlight. But this is not like the orange I used yesterday. The orange I used yesterday was a bolder orange. This is like a lighter orange. I'm going to sweep it on my cheeks. See, this is like really faint on my skin. And I'm digging in there. You see, it's like really faint, but it's giving me a whole bunch of highlight. And don't worry if you put on too much. You want it to show up. Then you go across your nose, get the W. And for this, I'm going to go in between right here. I'm going to use it as highlight. Okay? Then I'm going to take my brush that I had my powder on. Where I powdered my face. And now that's how I'm going to clean it up a little bit. I'm just going to go under it. Clean it up a little bit. You see that blush? Blush highlight combo. And it doesn't look like it's too much. Okay, so if you was wondering what that Nars blush looked like, that's what it looks like. It's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Especially on brown skin. Stunning. Okay, lips. And then we're done. Alright, I'm going to use my new favorite combo, Control. And this is from Maybelline, New York. This is the 657. This is my nude combo. In Control by ColourPop. Again, if you're trying to make your lips look bigger, go to your regular lip line and then smush it to under your lip line. That'll allow it to be able to give it some gradation. So that it can, you'll see when I put my lipstick on. See how it goes from brown to the nude color? And how it's not taken away from my eyes? That's why people love nudes. Because if you're into eyes, it's stunning. Okay guys, so that's my look today. I hope it was enjoyable. I know, you know, I'm not trying to do somersaults and flips over here. I'm just trying to give you what the product looks like, and we can talk a little bit more about my life, anything that's going on. Again, this is the Wild Python by Huda. Stunning. Go out and cop it. It's beautiful. Huda, I would do a full face of Huda, but right now my stuff is in storage, so I don't have it. That's that alarm letting us know that we got to go to work. And here we go. If you want to know more about this wig, I loved it because I have to wear natural colors for work, but look how many colors is in this wig. I mean, it's stunning how many colors is in this wig. So it was colorful enough for me. It was giving me what I wanted to give. Anyway guys, it was fun. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you for so much for watching me, and look forward to seeing me tomorrow at 7:30, where we're going to get into another Huda palette. And I promise I will do an everyday look tomorrow. All right, look forward to seeing you then. Bye.